Kevin Harlan along. Along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Here we go. The Mavericks looking for a strong start to this road trip.
And you have to view this as an opportunity. Oftentimes on those short road trips, you really want to take care of your business. Show you can win those games on the road and keep that momentum.
The putback, Thompson. It's Portis, high post. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Outside Portis. Lets it go with the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Oh, and here we go. Watson, nobody back.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Drives to the hoop. To the inside. Rebound by Mitchell.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Kept alive. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Here's Thompson. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Mitchell wide open. Connects from three-point range.
You can't have a better start than that. Connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Thompson left side. Shot to stop the run. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Down low. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's Jokic top of the key. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And here is Mitchell. Pass to Jokic. The shot, no good. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's DiVincenzo. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets leading by 5. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And the rejection by Ibaka. Inside. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Thompson misses.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Jokic a screen. Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leading the D, grabbing for air.
Pass to Ibaka. Stolen by Jones. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
To the middle. Here's Ibaka. Out to Thompson. 32 seconds left in the first. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Ibaka, no luck. Denver leading by 9. Here's Jokic. Pass to Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Nuggets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And both free throws good for Brown. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Nuggets on top, up by 11. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Here's Williams. The Mavericks pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Mavericks trailed by 14. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Coward. Offline with his 3. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, Williams. It's on target from the high post.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
From the arc. And Valanciunas pulls it down. The Nuggets leading by 16. Good on the shot. Watson's got 7 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And it's Coward missing. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Mitchell outside. Outside Portis. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Brown.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. A assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Williams with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Johnson outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got his second basket of the game. So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. Williams can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Gobert, the screen. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Left side, Williams. Screen by Valanciunas. The shot by Williams, no good. Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Here's Coward. Outside, Martin. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Watson.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And here's Johnson outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Driving in. And that one's good. Coward.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Nuggets on top, running away with this one. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Mitchell for the 3. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Mavericks trailed by 20. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back over to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Thompson misses. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Had about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Over to the left wing. Jokic with it. 6 points for him. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Denver. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
Pass to Jokic. It's up a 3. A rebound by Washington.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Jokic with the bucket.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
It's Thompson off the drive. It's deflected. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. From deep, Jokic. Another miss by Jokic.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Back to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Here's Thompson, a second chance effort. Ibaka, no luck. Denver leading by 18. Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Mavericks. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. They are just killing them on the interior.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They set the pick. Pass to Coward. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Coward's got 6.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Jokic, no good. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now, Lively. Here's Coward. He's got 6. Good defense by Jokic.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
With 1 on the clock. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Nuggets on top, opening up a
21.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Now DiVincenzo. Portis the screen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And staying to the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Into the lane.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
It's good.
It's so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
The drive by Jokic. Denver passing it around. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Stolen by Jones. Pass to Jokic. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Now, here's Jokic. 4 on the clock. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Inside, here's Portis. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets leading by 22. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
And the shot is good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nuggets.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jokic.
Yeah, I mean, he was a force on the glass. Just incredible effort.
Pass to Coward. The 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. And And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Fade away. Can't connect. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.